It's another week of epic heroes. Save as many animals as you can, and like usual, it's time for us to do some gameplay, some streaming, and examining the game and what is available in the game like usual. So for this week's events, we have Cute Pet Party, Stellar Treasure, and Ocean 100 arrives. Ocean arrived. We have the new hero also this week. Amazing. We're gonna look into what this new hero is, what she can do, and explain her skills also in our stream. So while we're giving the chance for people to actually come to the stream, let's start with the usual looking across the game of the weekly and the daily tasks pretty much. Alright. Let's add some lottery tickets and let's accept all and leave them to cook slowly for the time they need. Hold on, let me just check the settings for a second. Alright, let's move on and start with the quests, the daily quests. That's the first thing we're going to be doing. Let's click on the buy and then do it a couple of times to fulfill that quest. Then challenge xwar. Yeah, we need to clean the bag. Alright, let's actually empty it. It's been a while been compiling. The correct way is to select all the gear pretty much that doesn't have any legendary attributes and leave the rest. At least if you try with that one, you might get better attributes. Okay, another one. Okay, that's to be left. To the trash it goes. Okay, same to the trash, and let's actually destroy all of those. Multiple selections of legendary and legendary plus gear do give you a better critical rate, which gives you more legendary cost material, so that actually does help. Right, back again at the quests. Hello, welcome to the stream. Right, let's challenge xwar. Let's go into the battle mode, do the 3 battles at once, use the skip all functionality. Okay, 2 stars, not bad. Let's look at our mail and see if we have anything. The new hero Marineheart is officially launched today. Have you gotten her? No, I haven't gotten her. After passing 4/1, enter the club on the right side of blah blah blah. If you're looking for the club portal. This is pretty much the club. You just click on the club icon. Alright, let's carry on with the quests and then we'll go directly into the events. We don't have enough. No, actually that's the wrong button. Okay, to the fast reward we go. Let's do 3. Collect the auto yield of the lovely day. For those who just joined, we're going to be looking at the new hero, the current events of this week, the Cute Pet Party, Stellar Treasure, Ocean Arrives, Galaxy Temple, and we will also explain and look at the new hero in terms of the core skill and is she any good. We're going to be looking at all those details. Steam is delay. I see. Hold on, let me try to fix that latency delay. Just give me a second. Okay, that should improve the delay up to a degree. change the quality to 720, so that might help. Okay, let's carry on with the weekly and the daily tasks. We're gonna be needing those for the events anyway. Do tell me if there's still latency and how is the stream looking. Pixelated, looking good quality wise. Hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Alright, let's carry on with finishing the quests and let's speed up because it's boring to watch them. Actually watch someone do those quests. Right, start explore, do the quick dispatch, go back, another one, send the love to the friends, go back. Right, clear time travel. Let's do a speedy one on the 24. Okay, let's move away from that. To the arena we go, the daily tournament, and let's use some of our tickets and do 3 or 4 battles and move on. Okay, next one. Right, that should be enough. And then the Legend Championship, it hasn't started yet, which is unfortunate. Still need to register anyway. Okay, going back to the quests and done, or at least a good portion of them, so we can move on from having to do the daily quests. Most events actually require you to do them anyway, so yeah. Okay, now we can actually start. Okay, come back anytime. Now we can actually start, and aside from the events we're going to be looking at, for the people who are interested in their free redemption codes, we'll be showing that across the duration of the stream. Actually, it's just going to be shown once. Other than this, we also have something to talk about, but we'll wait a little bit on that, related to a suggestion that came to the channel of offering redemption codes away from the stream that can be a little bit different in what they have. Alright, let's sweep and see if we can get any red lovely relics. Nothing. Okay, hub trial and time to do our battle. Oh yeah, we still cannot because we joined the new union. Quantum invasion, at least we can. So we're gonna do it twice for now. It's actually a good number, not bad. Still can be better. Okay, Mystic Realm. We just need to sweep here also. Lost Land, time to actually put our heroes and do the fatal sweep. Alright. Good. Let's look at the new refresh of what is available. No, okay. Oh, there's something that can help. Yeah, let's exchange specifically for the purple diamonds, the enchantment stone. Can always have more of that. We need it anyway to upgrade to the next level. Alright. Let's get started with the events of this week and let's see actually what we're going to be looking at. Alright, for the cute pet party, we have the cute pet party bingo, cute pet land, cute pet marksman, and of course the first thing you're going to be doing is the cute pet sign in. We're going to be getting kitty pudding. That is cute, kitty pudding. Alright, let's click on claim. And like always, you can collect more by actually paying for that. Day 1, and it's gonna be offering you 4 faction S plus hero shards, kitty pudding times 15, and the assortion of auto reward small amounts for 6 hours. You can actually exchange daily for these ones as the event progresses across the days of the 6 or 7 days it is available, and pretty much buy it. Okay, then the cute pet weekly card. Collect the daily pack. Cute pet shop. Let's look at if they're offering anything discounted. They are. What is this? Oh, 20 common summon scrolls, 10 chest of uru. And then at the high one you have the S Plus Hero Selection card, S Plus Hero Relics Custom card, and a selection between the three. Not bad. Right. Special store, you can actually purchase from here the random chest of Uru. If you're lucky enough, very lucky, you might get at least the advanced reward of 10 or 20 for a discounted price. As you can see, very discounted. You can purchase it 5 times. Looking for Light of Divine, the value deal 1500 percentage, can work. Looking for Chest of Uru, yeah, can also work here. So yeah, it's nice. It does have different resources. Now one of the things you might be looking at is looking for the T3 Divine Stone. In certain events they added that you can actually purchase it and take your heroes from T2 to T3. Alright, aside from that, here specifically in the diamond packs, for this one they have the shards for the S Plus hero selection, so we can get the shards by exchanging for diamonds. I would recommend that. Faction scrolls, common summon scrolls, universal stigmata optional card, all good stuff. Alright, let's carry on and actually focus on the quests. So we have defeat Star Trek boss 1, summon 10 times, awaken an epic hero, and just fulfilling the daily quests daily. Right, let's do the awaken an epic hero. It's gonna be easier because we're not gonna do all the quests on the stream. That's gonna take too long.
I don't see your odds.
Right, our direction is very simple. We need to awaken 4 heroes to epic awakening.
I don't see your odds of survival.
Just as you, yeah, just as you don't see.
Just as you can't see my intention to kill.
Yeah, your intention to kill.
I'll use my softness to beat hard.
Alright, so that would be a totality of 3 heroes. We still need one last hero.
Laughing is contagious. Craziness. My strength represents beauty.
And that would be a totality of 4 heroes awakened.
My source of strength.
Yeah, that would be a totality of 4 heroes awakened to epic, which completes fully that quest. The defeat Star Trek boss once, we're gonna have to do it in Star Trek, and that usually takes too long if you're just watching it, so we're gonna skip doing that for now, at least. Alright, let's feed the pudding and increase our pudding feeding and see. Okay, nice, we at least took the pudding feeding to 50. Then we have the cute pet bingo. We currently have 7, but we actually need more. We can try the archery, that can help. So the highest player is 146 rings. Information on that: complete the archery challenge for a reward. Every round involves shooting 3 arrows and the scores are recorded. Okay, let's give it a chance. Let's give it a try. Press and hold to adjust the orientation. Release, pretty much release your hand to shoot. Okay, so that's 9 rings. Actually, this type of archery has been seen before on the game and in other events. You just need to try your best to match it and release the arrow at the correct time. Right, so that's 8 rings. That's terrible actually. Okay, so that puts us at the worst of worst in rankings. Let's try again. Oh my. Yeah, I clicked outside. Okay. Let's give it a try. See if we can do it. We screwed it up. Even worse. It's the timing. You need to time it perfectly. 8 rings. Still not good. Need more practice. Okay, we can purchase another 3 chances. So let's purchase another 1. Okay, let's give it a try. 8 rings. Okay, another attempt. Oof. Yeah, it's very fast, this one. 7 rings. Anyway, the rewards pretty much, as you can see, are diamonds and coins, the cash. So people have tried it multiple times, and that is how they got to the high ranking. Well, it does need some practice, so let's try. Okay, that's 9 rings, which is much better. Okay, that's 10 rings. Perfect. Nice. How far does that take us? It takes us to 440, so you're gonna have to buy another chance or attempt, and you're going to have to focus to get the highest score possible. Let's try again. That's 6 rings. More focus needed. Okay, let's try. Eight rings. Okay. Then another one. Ten rings. Perfect. That takes us to ranking 360. Okay, one last attempt. You actually need to get the highest score available that you can achieve to actually rank up more. Okay, let's see. 10 rings. Okay, nice. Let's try again. 8 rings. Not the worst. One last attempt. Nine rings. Okay, let's see how that gives us a ranking. So that takes us to ranking 198 out of amazingly a very high amount of players. 121. So we still haven't entered into the top 100, but we at least are something in the ranking. Alright, after that, aside from you're going to be doing the same thing of playing this every single day, the cute pet bingo. Simply, you just need to select where you want to click and unlock it, and if you unlock all of them, you will get eventually the 4 faction hero selection or the S+ hero relics card. Now to actually get that, the pet trait, you have to fulfill and finish the quests here. Right, let's see if anyone has something to say. Hi Kai, welcome to another Epic Heroes stream. Kill as many animals as you can. Okay, so for this one, the entire direction will be fulfill the quests, get the pet treats, sign in daily for the pudding, use the cute pet treats here in the cute pet bingo, do the cute pet marksman for the rewards that you see that pretty much are just blue diamonds, which is still good. And the pudding for the cat, you just shove it here to get the rewards. And that would be the cute pets event of cats, pretty much. Cute pet party. Okay, let's move into the next thing, which is the Stellar Treasure. Stellar Treasure event comes once in a month. You need to collect your Stellar Treasure chests before that, and then you're going to be opening them in the event when it comes. It goes through different phases, and you get points by unlocking your chests. These points are what going to be giving you these rewards. They're nice rewards, but you really need a high amount of points to actually get to something good, especially the 9k. Look at that. Faction S+ hero selection card. Stage 4 also is not bad, especially if you get the highest points. Creation Treasure Shard Selection Chest. Alright, so the first thing is going to be you're going to the Stellar sign in. You're going to be signing in. You're going to be looking here at the Stellar pack if you're actually going to purchase anything. And then you're going to be going to the Stellar Treasure, selecting the skip functionality, selecting your treasure by clicking on it. You can see the box in the middle. Yep, you can even click on it to see the drop rate. And then you're going to be unlocking it. And sorry, after you unlock it, you're going to be seeing the animation of showing you what you got for the unlocking of the chest, pretty much. Now you're going to be spending a big chunk of time doing this because it gives you points, and those points gives you other chests, and you're going to be going back and forth So preferably you need to be a little bit savage in opening them. Speedy. Okay, we open all the first original chests we had, and now it is time to collect the chests that we accumulate by points, by opening also chests. Okay, so this is what we got. We're gonna be opening them again, and then it's gonna give us more chests until the cycle decreases of how many points you can get. And at that stage you will stop. Actually, you will have to stop. You cannot carry on. Usually, from what I can see, we still have maybe one or four additional cycles of chests. Okay, let's open the last one. Yeah, almost another 2 cycles of we gain chests and do this again. Okay, and then hopefully this will be the last cycle. Then we can look directly at the rewards we actually got for all the chests we opened. Yeah, almost there. Wasn't the last one. Okay, this should be close to being the last 2, I guess. And finally, we unlocked all the chests we had. We took the chests that you gain from the points you accumulate by opening the chest in the first place. And that takes us directly to phase 1, and we're so close to get that S Plus Hero Choice Card selection. 2816. Lucky for us, during the event itself, we'll be able to actually unlock at least this and move into phase Rakam 2. Phase number 2. Right. Let's carry on in moving, and let's do our check-in. Okay, one thing we can do is go to the growth gift, collect those ones. Okay, nice, and that gives us an extra chest to 88. Okay, moving into something maybe new is looking at the hero Marineheart. See? Okay. So this is the trial, like usual, for new heroes and the development scenario where you would log in daily Ocean Tomb. You'll need to complete the trials, and you also have the purchase 7 days chest. Okay. So get the challenge quests. Clear stages 310, perform summoning 10 times, awaken, upgrade and achieve 5 wins in Star Trek in totality, win 3 times in the arena with the new hero. Hello, hi. Actually, what we want is to look at her skills. Okay, so we have Ocean's Protection. Marlene starts casting and applying Ocean's Protection to other allies at the start of the next round. Okay, that's more of shields. Okay, it lasts 1 round and it disappears if she's killed. Ocean's Protection, upon taking damage from enemy actions, it blocks 18% of the damage. And that 18% is related to her max HP. Okay, so Ocean's Protection is something that protects your entire team in a battle, and it blocks part of the damage that your team takes for the first round pretty much, and it will disappear like a shield. It will disappear if she's killed, Marina is killed. The damage that is blocked is 18% of her HP as a hero. Okay, interesting. Let's carry on looking at the second one. Tidal mysticism. When allied heroes take damage from enemy action, heal them for 1% of Marlene's max HP. It's triggered up to 3 times per round per ally. Okay, so she can protect your heroes by giving them a shield that blocks 18% of the damage they take in relation to her HP, 18% of that HP that she has. Second one, the title, she can heal your heroes up to 3 times every single round by just 1% of her max HP. We'll explain the point of the HP scenario so you can have more visual understanding. Tumbling Waves. She strengthens her basic attack, dealing damage equal to 5% of her HP to the enemy front row. Okay, that kinda means that she is an area of attack hero. She's not gonna be attacking a single hero at once. It also means she's an HP percentage damage dealer, which means she actually can do more damage the more her HP is higher. Increasing her HP will allow her to have more HP, which will increase the damage that she does to the enemy, and she's targeting the enemy in the front row directly. She's a support, I guess. She's a healer, a buffer, a guard, and aquatic radiance. Very on the ocean, blue skies. Increase her damage immunity by an additional 10%. Amazing. So what she can do is protect your heroes by using a percentage of her HP to block damage. Second thing, she can help them in recovering HP, 1%. And the third thing, she can deal damage equal to 5% of her HP. And the last thing, she increases damage immunity. Not sure only for her or for everyone on your team. But she is cool. She's gonna provide some variations in battles that didn't exist or can exist. New players, best team. Yeah, if you can build her and you're just starting off somewhere in the game, she can make a difference, I guess. Because of the HP recovery, the damage immunity, the reduction in damage that your heroes take by capping that at 18% of her, well, HP. Okay, by the way, when we're talking about HP, and I keep mentioning HP,
not worth mentioning.
Okay, HP is this point. This pretty much when you're in battle, you are killed, your hero's killed if their HP drops to 0. So it is this lovely green bar you see under the portrait or the image of each hero. So if you increase their HP, okay, that lovely new nature looking hero, very nature. Let's go to our portrait, let's find her. Yeah.
As you tread upon the waves, the ocean becomes your companion.
Okay, if you increase her HP, she can do more damage, she can heal more, the percentage, because yes, it's capped at 1% of her max HP. So the more you increase her HP, the more she can actually heal the heroes. Anyway, she's a healer, a buffer. The statuses of course will focus on HP and armor for the damage immunity and the HP. Radiance 100% can do wonders for her. Angel wings, talent selection, and Banshee. Interesting selection. Mix and match with Hyper Team Nuke. Okay. Okay, she is something cool as a concept for a hero that's focused on the ocean, I guess. For the Superman faction, the hero that actually would be the equivalent of her would be Aegis. The hero would be Aegis that's equivalent to her. Same scenario, a little bit different, that he's more on the tanky side and she's more on the support buffer. But yeah, so the nature faction now has something good added to it. Nice. Anyway, going back to where we were stuck in the Ocean's Arrival. Scenario wise, you would just open the Ocean's Arrival. Okay, you would go to the ocean tomb. You need to complete the quests and the challenge quests, and at level 10 of completion,
Tread upon the waves. The ocean becomes your companion.
nice. Anyway, let's do the X10 available from what we got. Of course, nothing. Alright, let's go to the trial, and we have a number of trials. Daughter of the Sea, Raging Waves, Gentle Ripples, Harmonious Dance, Stormy Vortex, and Forgettable or Unforgivable Offense. Like usual, they like to shove in the same enemies every single round of every trial. In the first stage, same enemies. This team pretty much. Okay, let's see. She's supposed to heal the HP.
Freezing doesn't take place overnight.
Okay. Okay, let's try a different combo. I didn't really see something that much special in what she offered, but okay. As usual, we're trying to use Thinker to stun the enemy. Okay, finally. Right, let's see. So she increased the damage immunity of the team, I guess. She healed the team. I just noticed that ocean limping thing. She attacked the 3 in the front line, but she's not really doing anything in terms of damage that can make a huge difference. Okay, let's actually try this. We're heavily lacking firepower. Okay, if we're going to be needing firepower, we should use this combo. My god. The savage. That's why we still need Rockefeller. Let's add Rockefeller, and then let's try with Avatar of the Forest again as a selection. Okay. Yeah, they need to be stunned longer with the lovely hopes of you actually surviving before they take you out. You take them out. Preferably Eddie and all of them need to be stunned. That's the 1%. She really sucks in her HP at this stage. Okay, let's give it another try. Yep, trying the Centaur. The issue with this battle realistically is he needs to stun almost all of them for you to have enough time to actually attack and take them out. That's one of the issues with this one. Finally. Yeah, and that would be actually the combo we used to win stage 1. Nice. Okay, and going to the Ocean Tomb, the challenge quests. We performed the summon 10 times. Remains a good portion of the quests. Okay, for these quests, by the way, you need to first get the hero. One way you can do this is use the free trial. Now, what we're gonna be doing for this stream and the sake of actually doing it, she's a support, so don't expect too much. What we're gonna be doing for the sake of this video is actually, so take a screenshot of that if you're interested, it's very cool. We're going to be using the free copy you can get during the event, and here we can actually see
On the waves, the ocean
Marina.
becomes your companion.
Shut up. Okay, let's look at her exclusive HP, attack and damage immunity. At level 30, when Ocean's protection is active, increase damage immunity of the protected allies by an additional 16%. At the start of battle, applies Ocean's protection to other allies, lasting for 1 round. So Ocean's protection lasts for 1 round. She heals each round with 1% of her max HP. That's what she can offer. At least at level 40, 20% of Ocean's protection can be applied to herself. When an ally's HP drops below 50, can start casting. She consumes oral energy, start casting, triggered. Relic-wise, received healing increases to 4%. Oh, they actually added something that can help. That 1% really sucks, at least with the relics. So it can be increased to 4% of her HP, and when ally hero takes damage from enemies, Marina heals to allies with the lowest HP percentage for 10%, triggered up to 2 times per round. Okay, she's gonna be a savage healer, by the way. If she can heal 2 of your allies by up to 10% of her max HP every single round, with the addition of healing increased to 4%, with the addition of decreasing the damage, yeah, she does have some good perspective of what she can do if you actually pay enough money and build her up. Alright, let's prepare her for what we actually need her to do. Okay. And defensive barrier. Okay, what we're gonna be doing with her is very simple. We're going to be setting her up so we can use her directly in Galaxy Wanted. Okay, so that's 1, and then that's 2, 3, 4. Can actually just click on quick equip also. Okay, we've set her up now for being used, and she's using Mirage, so that actually helps in blocking the damage that she takes. Gym wise, she already has her gems, and we're looking at a selection of Cat's Eye, Kalite, Malachite. Yeah, okay. We have here the skill selection. Charged recovery. At the start of the next round, increase damage immunity. At the start of the next round, not the first round. Okay. At the start of the round, recover 5% max HP for all allies if there is energy. Okay, take 15% less area of attack damage from enemies. That doesn't have a condition of how long it can last. Okay, let's go with this. And it's time to actually go and see her in action in Galaxy Wanted. Alright, so here we are happily in the lovely stage of layer 950. We're going to be adding our heroes and hoping for actually, hoping we can actually kill them, win something. Okay, let's watch exactly how this battle will go. Okay, Lucas gave us damage immunity, and then Marina also gave us damage immunity.
Held by my gun. Welcome to the Wonderland of music.
She recovered her HP. I can see that she did that. She recovered her own HP. Not bad. Well, she kept part of the heroes alive, which is something good. Okay. So she can actually function better. Not as much as she looks like she sucks. Let's try again and add Lady Ivy. We're gonna be getting 2 damage immunity, one from Lucas and one from Marina following him. Okay,
Welcome to the Wonderland.
shoot. She killed Toku. Well, at least they finally got tangled. Okay, so what we need is switch this with this, and let's actually spam it a couple of times and see how much damage can be achieved. 184, 175, 179. Okay, this stage we need to include also some hero that abuses everything. Medusa. Okay, Toku gets killed very very fast, doesn't do enough damage. 180. Okay, let's see. Okay, 206, 211. Robin Medusa actually petrifies the backliners. Okay, let's add here, remove this, remove the zero. Going to be needing Houston. Okay, that's actually much better as damage. Let's actually modify it like this. Let's try 4533929. Okay, let's take Marina, shove her there in the corner. Adjust. What do you guys think? Which heroes should we use? Centaur. Yeah, I was thinking of that. Okay, so your selection would be using Lucas and Julia and Centaur. Rockefeller, pretty much. Okay, let's get a Rockefeller boy. Let's add him. You want us to use... Yeah, she's not in the best condition. No comments on that. Oh, amazing. 23. 60. No. Put her in the front line. Okay, I hear you. 71. I have a very amazing good idea. This is when you want a hero to be executed. Amazing. See how strong she is? Yeah, Julia. Actually, if you're in tip-top shape, a better hero selection of how you can do this, exactly like how Kai said, something like the following, and then okay, and then maybe you can add her. Something like this, if your heroes are strong enough, should work. The direction for this one is Lady Ivy gets killed, just as you saw, right? Some tangling happens, and you've given the chance to actually start stabbing them one by one by using Julia. Of course, she needs to do enough damage for you to actually succeed in that. At the same time, we're using Agus for damage control, shields, Lucas to protect us by his contract. Of course, you need to do this fast and start killing them even faster. Now, if your heroes are not strong enough, you don't have the relics, you need to work on the upgrades, you're going to be screwed with that. Let's try again with addition of a hero that can actually do some damage.
Your life is held by my gun.
Shoot. The wrong hero got killed.
Thorns Road.
In any case, it usually takes time in tough stages to figure out best hero selection lineups. Also to power up So yeah, it's going to be a little bit difficult. Fairy, Julia, Paladin. Fairy, we have her. Julia, we have her. Paladin, we can actually add her. You're looking at the boost that is gained from her. Okay. Still much better, but not sufficient enough in the totality of damage. Let's try a different spaceship. Thunder. Thunder not looking the best. To the group attack spaceship we go. Let's see. 139, 1177, 124. The lineup actually can work and has potential, but for it to work you need Lady Ivy to tangle all of them, and then the rest of the heroes are strong enough before they start being attacked to eliminate, well, pretty much the entire set on the other side. 1299. So it can be done. Maybe a little bit of tweaking on the hero selection, the artifacts used, and then I think yeah, a winning can be achieved. Okay, first let's just go and have a look at our Toku and change to Eden Space. 42 671 59 166 145. Okay, let's try the single attack spaceship. 716. Yeah, a little bit of attempting. I'll be back at that because we do have a limit. Need 3 million damage to win. Yeah, she's not gonna be able to input or output that amount of damage at this current stage, so we're going to be leaving it, and I'm going to be coming back to it and sharing information about what exactly was done or achieved. Anyway, in going back to the fulfillment of quests, if you want to be the speedster who does things early, after you've received the new hero, okay, from the trial, pretty much here in trial, right? Ocean 2 challenge quests, click on go, it will take you here, and then what you're going to be doing is going to the world map, going back to the start, the very terrible start, then going back to stage xwar 3. Why would you do that? To fulfill the quests that really don't make any sense, especially if you've advanced in the game. We need to clear out 310, so we're going to go to stage 310. Then you're going to crush them. Okay, if you look back at the quests, which is not added, shoot, let's add her. Crush. If you look back at the quests, you'll be able to see you actually finished one. Okay, then it will require you to go to stage 620, and you're gonna be doing that again and again. The next type is win 3 times in arena. You'll go to the arena, daily tournament, hard selection, who to take out, thinker. Alright, you would go to the arena, you would try to find the new hero, and you will add her to your lineup. Question is, where is she? She's not showing. You need to make her from the top, again, top 40 or top 30 heroes you have, so you need to depower some of your heroes so she can rank up and actually show. That is always annoying to have to do when you're just selecting one of your heroes. Shoot. Yeah, I really don't want to do that. But the main point is you need to fight by using her in xwar. Next scenario, you will need to take her and go to time travel. and start from the below. Time travel 5, I believe. Go to battle, and then you're gonna have to select her again to battle there. Anyway, let's just sweep the exclusive dungeon and move across the scenarios of her quests. Simply just follow what the quest is telling you in the challenge quests. What else is available? Yeah, achieve 5 wins in Star Trek. For Star Trek, it's going to be the same scenario. You're going to go into battle, and yeah, now she shows up. You're going to finish Star Trek by using her, and by doing that you would fulfill actually the condition, and after you finished it, it will actually show that you finished that quest. Now these ones are important because they help you to actually reach level 30 if you're interested in reaching that. And that would be pretty much what is available for her as an event. She's a support, she's a buffer. Catastrophe. She's a support, she's a buffer, she's something, but if you actually want to benefit from her, you need to build her up. Red diamonds got buy 20 get 20. Yeah, can use her 10 times. Okay, so the red diamonds is connected to the website related to the game, guys, and you can actually buy red diamonds to use them as purchases inside the game. Pretty much these lovely boys. So how red diamonds, since you opened the red diamonds, so yeah, how red diamonds function, you would find something you want to purchase inside the game. Yeah, see that? The events, red diamonds, VIP center is available. September web event, red diamonds consumption rebate. Anyway, let's say you're in La La Land, you don't care about all of that, you just want to go to something you want to purchase. Let's assume you're interested in the monthly card or the subscription privilege at least. Now if you click on the subscription privilege, it will show you two things if you have red diamonds especially. Either paying by money or paying by using the red diamonds. That is why it's an exchange in-game considered currency that you can exchange it in the game, connected to the website related to the game, and just use it anytime you feel like it. Other than this, it doesn't expire, you can accumulate it in the game and use it anytime. Alright, let's move into the last section of what we have available for this stream, which is, let us go to the Galaxy Temple. And let us stop for a second, just 1 second, and then carry on. Okay, as usual, this is the section that really is time consuming above everything else in the game. We need to select our DPS and select our support. Life is hard to select accurate heroes and actually get good heroes during refreshing the shop or the store. Okay, we're going to be going with the Panda, Houston, and yeah, we'll go with this selection at our first attempt. By the way, as usual, the text has exceeded the entire screen and it doesn't really scroll. My currency is strong, lost money, buy direct in game. I see. I would recommend honestly buy using the red diamonds, or compare the prices of what you want to buy and what you're getting in equivalent to the currency you're using in the game and on the red diamonds website. Then you can know which one to select at that time. Anyway, we're going to formulate our lineup with something like this, and we're going to go into the battle, and we're not going to watch the battle, we're going to skip. You can watch your own battles. It would be extremely boring if you're watching it on a stream, especially it's going to be repeated multiple times. After that, it takes us directly to the shop. Now the first thing we're going to be doing is selling a good portion of our heroes. We're going to be keeping only 2 heroes for the upcoming round. Now we have 85. We're gonna go back to challenge. We're gonna click on next round. We're gonna gain the interest. The interest is given based on how many temple coins you actually have. This temple coin. Okay, we can see the shop is showing us divine artifacts, evil artifacts, and 1 gem. We're going to ignore that and we're going to refresh. We're going to take Genesis or the green time gem and we're going to refresh. Then we're going to refresh again. We're going to take 1 hero. We're going to refresh again. 1 refresh. That's very much terrible in all the heroes that show. Okay, another refresh. Now we're stuck in having to select anything that we can get our hands on as heroes, and we need to stop by just taking maybe another hero for now. They're all terrible. They're really not gonna make a difference for us. Anyway, we're going to give Genesis to Karen, and we're going to give Alcazar Eternal Soul. We're going to go into the next round and formulate our puny lineup. We're not gonna even label it. We'll try something like this with the hopes of actually winning. We're going to skip, and no, it's not a win. I actually hope we lose the 3 rounds so we can actually, well, get better heroes. Anyway, at this stage we're stuck. Our heroes are no good. We're going to be selling some of the trash we've collected as heroes and trying to get better heroes. Sure, we'll take the galaxy in hopes of the galaxy can actually take out the enemy, hopefully. We're going to position the 3 in the front row and the galaxy in the back row. Yeah, okay, so that wins. We're back again in the selection matrix. Let's actually sell one of our heroes. Let's sell the second hero. We're going to be keeping these selections for now. We're going to go into collecting the lovely interest. We're going to refresh. We're screwed, honestly, in the heroes that show up. Einstein. Okay, finally something that we can work with. Going to stake the Emperor. We're not really in the best scenario of having coins, so we're just gonna give him Genesis. We're gonna pray and hope for the best, that he doesn't get killed easily, and it's gonna be a tough battle. We can watch it for the sake of torture if you're interested. You can tell me if you want. Okay, for the sake of torture, it's going acceptably okay at this stage. We're hoping our main dude, Galaxy, helps in sucking up all their HP when he attacks. No, Galaxy. No. Yeah, he's not really moving. He's not really attacking. Okay, finally he attacked. Okay.
Life is ephemeral. Death is.
So finally we're doing some damage.
Destruction is for the better.
Fight or die.
Right. Okay. Well, at least we have some type of hero Q-Pan that can increase the attack, which can help. At the same time, we have Alcazar, which can poison them at least or do something useful, and Galaxy should come and suck up the remaining HP with his ultimate attack. It's difficult because we're lacking 2 heroes in comparison to the other side, but it can be done if Galaxy only attacks. We lost 2 heroes. We're down to only 2, and Galaxy, of course, is very slow, stuck and not moving. By the time he decides to do his ultimate, the entire battle will be over.
Solo in the flame!
Human shall win the war.
He needs optimization, honestly. He's not even attacking, doing anything.
Vanish into the cosmos!
Uh-huh.
Riot therapy!
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Thank God. Now we can actually start and hopefully get better heroes. But guys, did you notice that he's not actually moving? Yo, hi. Chat is very delayed. I removed my chat to see if help with... Yeah, it really has an issue with the size of the screen itself. Pretty much it's more of scroll. Anyway, I keep trying to remind myself to check on the chat in terms of this application. Anyway, let's move into the second attempt, because the first attempt, as you saw, terrible selections, terrible heroes shown. Let's go with the Lady Ivy, Space Kong, Monkey, Avatar of the Forest. Okay, we're going to be going with this selection. We're only interested in winning round number 1 in the first place. Okay, we're going to go with something like this, and we enter round number 1, and we're going to be skipping. We won round number 1. We have a good looking hero here, Lucidia. Alright, we're going to be selling our heroes, and we're going to be keeping 2 heroes. We're going to also be selling Eternal, and we're taking that hero. Let's gain the interest. No. Refresh. Okay. For the sake of we don't know what hero will show, let's actually take Medusa. Refresh. We'll sell her again. Refresh. Let's take the Genesis gem. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's take out Medusa. We're at 29. No, let's refresh. They added her at least. 21. Let's refresh. Yeah, that orb. That orb can be something good. Well, let's do something stupid, because why not? 15, 15, 30 with the amount we need. Okay, that should get it. Okay, let's actually give the orb to Jane. Why? Because we're going to be putting her in the middle. Do you understand? We're lacking heroes, and we're going to be doing something even stupider of going to battle like this. You know, entertainment purposes.
Welcome to the wonderland of music.
Okay, let's see how this will go.
Welcome to the wonderland of music.
I think we should skip so we can enjoy the bitter reality of defeat. Okay, that was amazing to see. No, is not helping. Chat. So I have questions about the game. Can I ask? Yeah, sure, you can ask. Drop likes free and help YouTube. True, the likes do help the YouTubies, the channel. So one of the things that you will notice is this is a screw up of selections, of speeding up and not being patient to actually get heroes through different battles. You need to first finish battle 1, win battle 2, and then build up your heroes. So what we're going to be doing is actually accepting the defeat. That's the first thing. Take it like a man, take it like a champ, right? And then we're going to stop messing around and actually do it the correct way for one actually normal go. Anyway, what questions do you have? How can we line up heroes that can win easily? Amazing question. Maybe I'll stop acting like a jerk and actually focus. Okay, so your selections from the beginning, you need to use a mixture of DPS, okay, and support. DPS are the heroes that you're going to be using to attack and cause damage. Support are the heroes that are going to be used to recover HP, to boost the attack, the buffers, the HP, the healers, the support, the damage, the effects they can do of poisoning the enemy or reducing their armor, like these two, right? Or Einstein and Resurrection, or Rockefeller that has the ability to stun the enemy so they don't move. So you need to understand what the hero can do in the first place, aside from what I'm doing, which is randomly selecting most of the time. Okay, and then you're going to be formulating the lineup based on the heroes and based on good heroes that are known in the game that can actually survive or cause damage. For instance, for round number 1, let's see. Okay, all these heroes below for round number 1, for you just winning in round number 1, this would be actually heroes you can select and formulate lineup around them. Why? Because General of Rescue has good armor, so putting him in number 1 can be beneficial. Rockefeller can help in stunning all the enemies, so that actually helps in giving you more time to take them out. Houston can reduce their armor, which means they can take more damage, and she can attack multiple times, so that will make the battle faster. Q-Pen will increase your attack. He will increase your attack. When you take damage and it drops below a certain percentage, they will recover your heroes the HP for one time during the battle. Einstein will help in resurrecting the heroes that got killed, and Afra will help in recovering HP when she uses her ultimate and will increase your armor. So in knowing the heroes, right, even on the other side, for instance, Stormwalker, she will attack, she's an area of attack with her ultimate, okay? She will attack all your heroes. She can do some decent damage. So one thing related to her, if you're actually using her, she will increase your damage. She can do attacking all your enemies or all your heroes if she's on the enemy side. Best case scenario, take her out as fast as possible. Same scenario for the dude in the back liner. He's a buffer, will increase their attack. For Hook or Iron Giant, he's an HP tank scenario, so he'll keep increasing their HP, recovering and generating an additional armor for them as heroes. Silas is an assassin, where he will use his ultimate to target a specific hero and try to take them out. So once you understand how the enemies on the other side function with their skill in attacking, their normal basic attack and their ultimate attack, then pretty much you would select the hero that can be the counterpart of what you're going up against. And that's one way of looking at it. Oh, scrolly. Yeah, I think you probably need one more hero is the last message, I think. Anyway, based on this, you see we won battle number 1, and it is easily won if your heroes actually have more overall power than the enemy. That's very important also. Sometimes doesn't really matter if the heroes are strong enough in terms of skill, but yeah, it's a good indication that you can win the battle if the overall power of your entire lineup team is higher than the enemy. Okay, so now we're going to be happily selling a good portion of our heroes. Preferably we're just going to be keeping Einstein, and that's actually how it should be done in this mode. By one hero you will have the highest interest, then you will actually collect the interest. You will go back to the shop, then you would refresh. Okay, you would refresh twice and see if any good heroes show up. If none, you kinda need to be a little bit patient, and maybe not good heroes will show in this attempt. You will have to go to the battle again, finish the second round and come back. If you're looking at there is some hope and you're getting good heroes, fantastic. Keep on trying to refresh in hopes of getting better heroes. Okay, one more. Let's just take collapse for now. Okay, so what we see currently is we have selected heroes, actually acceptably something acceptable. So Thinker is in number 1 because he's a tank and a shield. You can also put Einstein in number 1 because he does have a skill to gain immortality where he cannot be killed in that round, specifically if his HP drops. Then we have Cupan here to increase the attack of our heroes and help a little bit with support. Then you have the Baron, which is an area of attack hero, means he can attack all the enemies pretty much at once, not just one hero, all of them. So that will help in taking out the enemy. Collapse, same scenario, he can attack all of them, which can help. And Alpha. No, she's Afra, the nurse. She can help in recovering HP. So this selection really can work if you know the enemy. And if you know the heroes you're actually selecting, if they can maybe, hopefully, win you the battle. Anyway, let's watch how they function, because we have two heroes that function as an area of attack, which is the Baron and Collapse. And two heroes for HP recovery and one for resurrection of fallen heroes. Anyway, the Baron does make the battle itself, winning it easier because of his area of attack, and then Collapse enters in helping to eliminate any remaining heroes. In any case, even if they take out one of our heroes, Einstein will resurrect them if he's not killed. Okay. Nice. Oh, and by the way, the Panda Chef Fong is used because he has evasion in his skill, and evasion is similar to Angel of Wings or Wings of Angel. Okay. And that makes him take no damage a couple of times when he's attacked. That's why killing him is sometimes a little bit complex and difficult.
Lies in the everlasting dance between Earth and Collapse.
Okay, so we currently have won the battle, and now it's time again to go in the lovely selection. We have been given the Devouring Wand. We're going to give the Devouring Wand to the Baron. Then we're going to go into selling at least these two heroes. Okay, then we're going to go into next round. No. Then we're going to refresh. We're going to take this lovely young looking dragon. We're going to refresh. We see here the Abyssal Boots. Abyssal Boots is a very good artifact or evil artifact we can use. The thing is, I do want the Abyssal Boots. I'm willing even to sell a hero for getting it. We're going to give the Abyssal Boots to our lovely looking dragon here. So when he attacks, he will really do some good damage. Now, because we did the stupid move and we sold too many things, we're going to be stuck with this scenario of heroes. Here we're not relying on how strong we are, we're relying on the ultimate skills of the hero and surviving pretty much. Do take into account the three heroes in the backliner and Einstein gaining invincibility. The 3 in the backliner, if they attack with their ultimate, they can wipe the other heroes completely out of the entire map of the battle, pretty much. They just need to survive long enough to attack.
Collapses. Everything shall return to silence. Face the death.
And as you can see, this is one of the reasons why I did that stupid move, because yes, heroes that have certain skills like the ones we're using in this battle, they do have the option to actually win. They do have the option, even with lacking heroes, with lacking artifacts.
Never stop.
Okay, we're coming close and actually beating the battle. I don't think really he's going to survive, but Anubis is a little bit annoying in his attempts
Never stop.
to not be killed directly. Yeah, he's playing on the long run. If he actually survives another 2 rounds, we would have lost this battle. Yeah, we're gonna lose this battle because Anubis survived. So yeah, it kinda does portray that it's not always about everything you selected. Can we see each other heroes and see the builds? Yes, you can. In the lovely leadership board, okay, if you actually want to play it smart instead of doing what I'm doing, maybe just because I'm on the stream, not enough time to think, you can go to the leadership board, okay? You need to check the top 10. You can see what heroes they're selecting, okay? You can also see what artifacts they're selecting. Usually in this mode, the top heroes that are always selected are the Baron, Julia, the Emperor. 100% you're going to be needing a Queen of Desert, and pretty much it's going to be repetitive hero selection almost. You also have the Great Sage, which is fantastic to have in this mode, and likewise you need to make your selections of heroes as you refresh based on something similar like that. Now in this case where you're stuck, you might need to try and attempt to sell some of what you have to actually attempt to build more heroes. You might be lucky and good heroes will show, you might be screwed like in my case where almost nothing good shows up. But that is kinda the mode itself, you kinda need to try. Okay, let's give the Baron the Abyssal Boots. Let's skip and hope for the best. Okay, and we won. If you actually want to watch the battle so you don't say I wanted to see it. Pretty much we used Logan here, Wings of Wrath, Logan, because he takes out one hero out of the battle. Pretty much. I'm hoping it's Anubis, god of Egypt, because he's a little bit problematic. Yep, he took out Anubis. Now what happens is Anubis cannot attack. He just can take damage and happily not be existing inside the battle itself. That will give us more time for our heroes in the backliner, the 3, to actually take out the enemy. You're going to be noticing that the Baron with the Abyssal Boots will keep on attacking them,
Death is perpetual.
as you can see. And pretty much that's how the battle was won. Yes, it is difficult. It is very difficult. Very annoying. Anyway, let's sell the new hero we got. Let's take the Goddess of Ocean because, you know, we don't really have that much of an option. Yeah, sure. Let's take that. We're going to be using the meteorite dust and we're going to be giving it, I guess let's give it to collapse in hopes of an increase in attack damage. We're going to enter into battle. We're going to start with the skipping scenario. Okay, so that's round number 4. Right, we got another gem, Light of Faith. Light of Faith, we're going to keep it and we're going to give it to the Goddess of Ocean because very simply it will increase her HP and armor and it will grant us some reduction in the damage we can take. Then we're going to go into the next round, gain the interest, try one refresh, one other refresh. Okay, as we can see, there's nothing good showing up and we don't even have enough temple coins to exchange for stuff that's actually good. So we're gonna go into the challenge directly and we're going to be hoping very strongly and wishing that we win, which is going to be very difficult for multiple reasons. Okay, in a scenario like this, the best that we can do is try to align our lineups. Okay, and there is Mecha Valkyria, so we're gonna be keeping anything of value of our heroes away from her pathway. She's going to be attacking directly here, number 1 and number 4. Okay, so we're going to just, sacrifice. The sacrifice lamb is gonna be put in her pathway. Yes, it hasn't been the best heroes available and popping up. There is no Julia. There is no the Great Sage. There is no the Emperor except once. So yeah. Anyway, that kinda is the direction of what you can do for this mod. Savage. And he's using Nox. Yeah, it's not gonna go so well, so let's skip. Okay. Aside from the usual 7 streak wins, we have 4 wins, a streak of 2. And sometimes the first day I'm pretty much stuck in attempting to even win the 7 rounds. So I come back on another day or actually just purchase another attempt. After that you have the temple coins where you need to collect it because as you can see there is the rewards that you will get. Especially this one, the 6 stars universal stigmata optional pack. Now, can we actually win the 7 rounds? You can pretty much check the channel. We have many times we've won the 7 rounds. We've entered into the leadership board. So it's not really difficult or anything. You just need to get used to the mod and what you need. There is also videos on the channel. I'll try to link them later in this stream. That pretty much shows you how to follow up in the 7 rounds, what you should select and build and stuff. So yeah, the last question that was there because we really need to move the time unfortunately. Yes, you can see what players are using as the lineups. Yes, you can see their build, which is just going to be the equipment and the stigmata. Yes, you can ignore everything of the top 10 and just check wherever you are after you enter the ranking and see. And yes, the ranking has a limitation of how many players it will show, 110, and there is rewards for the ranking. Now, one of the rewards is the Galaxy Temple exclusive frame. Frames, by the way, in the game do offer you an increase in power, just so we can have seen the majority of things. Okay, if you go directly to the detailed settings, then you click on your image, then you ignore the frames and go to statuses. I'm not sure if that frame offers statuses boost or not, but yeah, the frames pretty much can give you an increase in HP and attack, and the frame is pretty much what you're seeing around the image looking. So yeah, you can change it just as you can change the portrait image with the hero you want. And my god, the game has an extensive list of both. Maybe not that much, but yeah. Anyway, we need to move on, and before we show, that's great. Can you suggest me something based on my hero build? I'm not sure what your hero build is. What I can suggest is try to go for the heroes that actually are important in that event, which is going to be Julia. Queen of Desert. And then Great Sage, the Emperor, Nox can work, Lucadia, Darkness, Balance 100%, Elodie, Logan and Elodie. These are heroes you can try to select and target when you're actually trying to refresh. Jane, Lucas, Storm Falcon for the initial 4 rounds, just the first 4, but after that you need to sell her and not use her. The Baron 100%. So you have the Baron, the Great Sage, Darkness, and so on. Now the next thing, which is exactly what you're actually more interested in, is the build itself. What should I select? Which includes the artifact and the stigmata. This is the stigmata, and
Rise from the ashes.
this is the artifacts you can use. What I would recommend, okay, there is videos on the channel that are more tailored specific towards heroes and what artifacts they can use. That's 1. 2, you need to understand what the artifacts can do in the first place. 3, you can always look at the guide to understand the statuses that are needed for that hero, so you can base your selection on that. For instance, Storm Falcon is more on an area of attack hero. She attacks all the enemies with her ultimate. She can benefit from something that increases her attack and critical and broken armor. Okay, now you know those facts. What actually increases the attack? Okay, Primal Power does increase the attack. Meteor Dust can increase the critical and attack. Eternal, right, increases her skill and damage and critical damage immunity. So those can be good selections if you're trying to give something to Storm Falcon. Now moving to the next thing of available, Divine Will. Now what actually can match her would be something that increases the attack or increases the critical. Pretty much it's going to be Fatal Judgment. The rest are not really tailored for something related to her like that. And also, no, the Oracle Ring is not going to be the best selection. The best selections for her will come from the Prelude of Evil, which you will see in that specific mode. So what actually can we give her? The best thing you can give her is the Abyssal Boots. 100% is going to be Abyssal Boots. Second thing, you need to actually read the text, understand what it is. So this, the Tyrant's Hammer, attack, HP, critical damage, right? Pit Spear, 100% can be given to Mecha Valkyria, Julia, and certain heroes. And the Baron also. Okay, so this can help increase their damage, can help you to take out the enemy faster. Fantastic. The Pit Spear. Next, you see the Devouring Wand many times. The Devouring Wand is the upgraded, better, exclusive version of Angel Wings. Angel Wings has a limitation of how it can slow down the enemy, but in comparison, the upgraded, better version is going to be the Devouring Wand. Aside from the curse, aside from the reduction in damage, all the long messy text that you can see, it reduces their shields, it curses them, it allows them to take more damage, it does insanity pretty much. So try to understand what actually the artifact itself, whether it's the Prelude of Evil, the Divine Will, or the Guardian Gem does. Understand, does it actually match what the hero needs and can benefit from? For instance, again, Storm Falcon. The Hunter's Seth can be a selection you can give her, yes, but it's not the best selection. It's not a good selection in the first place. The Abyssal Boots, okay, would be a far better selection for her. Hunter's Seth would be a good selection if you're trying to give her to Julia. Or maybe the Baron if you have nothing better. Stuff like this. Now if you're looking at heroes that you're using to support, armor, blah blah blah, stuff like that. Aegis, for instance. Right. For Aegis, we're focused on armor, we're focused on HP, and we're focused on damage immunity. So we have Light of Faith, armor, HP, helping in damage immunity. Okay, that's a good selection. Fictional Reality, restoring HP and damage immunity. That's another good selection. Divine Will, we need something that can help in reducing the damage we take. Okay, the Radiance can help. That's one thing. Another thing he can be given, I'm not talking about the best thing, I'm referring to a number of things that can mix and match. The Prophet's Blessing. It can help in increasing his attack and HP and grant him a damage shield to resist damage. Okay, that sounds like a good selection. Holy Prayer is a very good selection for him because when his HP drops, he recovers and it increases his damage immunity and HP in battle. Angel Wings can be a good selection also to slow down the enemy if he's using it. Slowing down means they move slower in getting the ultimate bar filled to the max, and then how they act and attack means you'll be able to attack them faster and kill them easier. Okay, so we have Angel Wings. Angel Wings will help him to dodge the entire damage in certain attempts, and that pretty much is the long extensive insanity. Yeah, there is I get the new hero on the event, gotten first temples. Fantastic. Just sell all the artifacts and get interest. Buy it again. Alex, I agree. That kind of can be a good selection if you're getting the worst of the worst in just refreshing. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna stop because it's going to be a very long, extensive rambling of how to mix and match evil prelude artifacts with the gems, with the divine will, with the heroes, for the sake of making your life easier.
In the world.
Okay, you're the most... I'm gonna stop. For the sake of making it easier, understand the statuses and what the hero type is. The hero type here is what? She's a warrior. Okay, she's not a support. She's not a buffer directly. That's not her type category. So she's an attacker. She attacks, right? She's focused on broken armor, critical, and attack. Okay, single damage and burst damage. If she's a single damage and a burst damage, search for actually artifacts that can increase her attack or increase the broken armor, which will also increase her damage. So have the Oracle Wings. That's one thing. Other things that can match, Misanthropy has broken armor. It also can help in turning the damage that she does into HP and increases her armor penetration, so it's a good selection. And like that, you can start to understand what your heroes can do. And after you pretty much have eliminated your brain cells of doing this with multiple heroes, you'll be able to start to understand by watching the battle what exactly happens in the battle. Why are you losing? For instance, if we watch this battle and we lost, we'll be able to tell, okay, by just watching. We have here the Fury Wave. The Fury Wave can be a problem in taking us out and killing us as soon as we take out any of the enemy, because he will start attacking our heroes. Okay, are we getting our heroes killed because his damage is too high? We're too slow in taking them out? Which of the other side is the hero that's causing a problem for us and taking us out one by one? Once you start to actually examine all this information by watching it, you'll be able to select what hero can help to actually get you out of that issue in the battle. Finally a real problem. Let's watch round number 2. By the way, I'm just explaining this so we can have it as a reference for the future of analyzing and understanding. Light is going to be a massive issue in this battle, including the Zeus. Yeah, the 3. These 3 are going to be an issue in this battle. Okay. So what do we do when we're stuck in this lovely, not so lovely scenario? Aside from the Fury Wave, we got past him. Okay, this is the lineup we're using. Maybe we need to actually get Lady Ivy and use her entangling. Maybe we actually need to include another hero that can boost our armor. All possible selections. Let's skip and try to see the second round and see what happens. We made an adjustment to increase our damage immunity and armor, and we actually included Lady Ivy. Okay, so one of the issues is we are getting killed too fast, too easily. One thing we can do, we can take Lucas and add him to the second round. And then for the first round, we can actually add a completely different hero. Storm Falcon, for instance. We're using her to actually help us in taking out the enemy faster. By the way, that those shields that show up on the screen are from combat type Q-Pan. Q-Pan does that when one of his teammates, their HP drops below 50 or something, and it helps them in recovering, like you did absolutely nothing. And this is one of the issues with the Fury Wave. When he attacks and he causes real damage, he causes real damage. So what are we gonna do related to that? We're going to add, hopefully if we can find our Fury Wave not being used, we're going to add him. Oh, he's already being used. Okay, let's add him anyway in round number 1 and shuffling the heroes. Okay. Okay, not Endless Samara. Novice. Okay, now we're currently hoping to take out the Fury Wave before he takes us out. Hey, we still won. Don't ask me how, but it happened. Okay, round number 2. Now we're using Lady Ivy and Lucas. Lucas with the contract, so Light doesn't butcher every single hero before we can get her tangled. Okay, so now we're surviving and we're using... We're using our God Slayer to actually start butchering them back. So close. Okay. Yeah, you can see how brutal that round was, but the main point is by actually examining it we were at least able to win. So in round number 1 we kinda won, not the best scenario. Round number 2, round number 3, and this is just to showcase that you can begin to understand the heroes, and after that you can try to work around what heroes can benefit in that round. Yeah, my god, look at that. Just sell all artifacts and get rentals. I'm sorry Alex, I'm having a hard time actually seeing the chat. Okay, yeah, hopefully. Anyway guys, one of the suggestions, because it's time to move on to actually showing the codes on the screen, and if anyone has any more questions, one of the suggestions that came to the channel is offering, redemption codes other than the ones we do in the stream. Something hopefully a little bit special than what is normally given in the stream. What do you think about that idea? Can be in a competition scenario of you guys do something and you get a code specially tailored for the winners. By the way, by redemption codes, I'm talking about the ones you come here, you type some type of blah 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 something, and yeah, that would be the concept, the idea. I think it's best if hopefully wishing to that you guys type it in the comments section after this video is published, not just on the stream. Yeah, I would just recommend, I am seeing that you're typing your player ID or something. I would recommend you either try to send your friend request, or actually no, it's not gonna work, I'm maxed out. Okay, if possible, try to write it in the comment section after this video is not live. Okay, if that makes any sense. Later it will go into processing. After it goes into processing, I will edit it, take it a little bit of time offline, and then tomorrow it will be online back again. Pretty much is going to be privated and then back again, available for everyone to watch. Just to edit it, add some details in the description, stuff like that. Okay, thank you for the donation. Thank you. Anyway, guys, I need to speed up. Sorry about that. It's been a while since I streamed. Let me know what you think in the comments section of the stream after it's published tomorrow. Just come back to the channel, write a comment related to the suggestion of offering redemption codes, especially special ones for, let's say, winners or participants in a contest. Let me know what you think about that, so it can be raised. Okay, other than this, it's time to show the redemption codes, and hopefully you guys have kinda enjoyed the stream, hopefully. Anyway, gentlemen, like usual, start your engines of the copy and paste of taking screenshots and entering into the game. So the codes, we have 2 servers, and please focus from now on for every single futuristic stream, you're either the EA server in your account or the SA server. My recommendation, just memorize which server you are, because if you're using the wrong code, it will never work if it's not for your server. See that? That's an SA server. That's an EA server below it. SA, EA. So depends on which server your account is on, you would actually take a screenshot of the codes, enter into the game. Same scenario, copy it from the image directly after you actually took it as a screenshot from the imagery you're seeing. Go to the detailed setting and then directly to redeem code. And that is actually how you would use these codes. Now, gentlemen, I will shut up and leave you to actually go about the codes. Again, take a screenshot of the codes. Okay, any modern Android above Android 13 or 12 or 11, after you've taken a screenshot and it has the text, if you long press on the image, you'll be able to copy the code directly, enter into the game, type the code inside the detailed settings, and redeem the code for free. Anyway, I'll give you a minute to do that. Alright, gentlemen, I think that was sufficient time. And by the way, taking a screenshot can be done very simply on your phone if you're watching from your phone. If you're watching from a laptop or a desktop, you still have snippet tools in most Windows. If you're using Windows, Macintosh, not sure, but yeah, there is. You can take a snapshot, a screenshot, anything, and then you can pretty much just use Google Translate. Yes, Google Translate can translate images, and it will parse the entire text inside the image, which will allow you to copy and paste it directly. It's not beneficial if you're actually watching on a desktop, because you still will need to go back to your phone and you will need the code to be written accurately, or it's not going to be found. Anyway, the code scenario would be you would copy it like this and you would go directly into the game. Okay, as soon as you go into the game, aside from it might lag if you just left it in the background for a little, you enter into this section and you would paste the code and you would click on exchange. The difference between these codes and the normal codes that the game posts is that these codes are prepared by the game. No, they're not publicly given to every single player inside the game. Oh, thank you, Kai, for the donation. They're not publicly given to everyone playing the game. That's why you notice the game produces codes like Happy Friday, Happy First, blah blah blah, 2024, 2025. It produces words, pretty much something. Happy mommy, happy father, happy happy cats day, happy stuff like that. So these codes are numerical codes, characters that are mixed of numbers and letters, as you can see. So there are special codes. They're not the usual codes. Too much energy, already competing. Oh. Good, you managed to redeem a code. Nice. My UID, please can you suggest builds? Okay, let me take a screenshot of that. If you're on EA servers, I don't think I'll be even able to add you. You have to be on the SA server, interestingly, but I think I have a workaround on that. Suggesting builds, there is a video on the channel. I'm gonna link it to this video so you can watch heroes that mix and match, and you can add them in battles that work together. You're going for the food directly, huh? Why competition, lols? Too much energy, already competed. I agree, it does require too much time and energy to just play the game. Why competition? Because if I want to involve the game itself, right, or ask it for something, they're looking at two very simple factors. Okay, will it benefit the game? Will it question, and why would they do it? Okay, so how will it benefit the game? It will benefit the game if you're in a competition and it requires you, for instance, to share a video related to the game, to inform people of the game, and they can give something unique or special as a code for the person who shows that he shared the video the highest. I'm just giving you an example of how a competition can be done that the game can accept, and by that it can actually hopefully offer a code that is unique for the winner who did the most out of the tasks required. Now, what are we looking at that the game can actually offer if you're talking about a competition style? For instance, 20 chests of Uru, 10 faction scrolls. I'm just giving an example of how if they want, they can create a special code that's given to very specific people, and the code just gives them directly these resources. So the more the viewer pretty much has to do or can do, okay, as a competition, the more they might be willing to do crazy things like this. Okay, for me, I would love 20 chests of Uru in a code and faction scrolls. You get the idea, Kai? So yeah, they are willing to do that, but by the points of, will it benefit the game, be good for the game? Why would they do it? To gain more players. The thing is, you're already playing the game, okay? Spending in the game, some people at least. So codes that are special, that can give you an additional boost by you, for instance, sharing videos related to the game, blah blah blah, posting on social media details of your strategy or your account. They're doing certain things in the first place like this on Discord. The only difference is there is no specific good code for the top player who did it. Right? There is no help selection of what you get. So anyway, let me know what you think of the idea, because if you're looking at how far they might be willing to give, it really depends on what you're willing to do for, well, advertising for the game for free. Chest of Uru, faction scrolls, maybe something else, but it will require more effort on the player's side to actually achieve. The thing I would really love is an evil artifact given, okay, to a player based on what they can do. For instance, posting a specific number about the game, creating a specific a video of them playing the game, stuff like this. Now that can be actually good if it gives you a dark artifact in the game. You get the point? That's why I'm hoping that if enough people are interested and that we can actually create what actually are people willing to accept to do to promote the game, then I can talk to the game, right, and ask them about this as a competition, and people can be happy, very very happy, if they're getting dark artifacts by that. And if it works and the game likes the outcome from its side as benefit, it can be repeated, and everyone would love to get some dark artifacts by a competition that can be repeated in the game. That is why I'm telling you guys, let me know what you think about this, okay? Spend monthly 25 on game, already compete with other players in game itself. I cannot compete on this, not fair, IB. Well, it's going to be open for everyone, and trust me, there are people who are more hungry in wanting to gain Uru, chess, faction scrolls, dark artifacts. That's why I'm doing a call out to everyone on the channel to actually write suggestions, write their ideas, and write what they're willing to do. For instance, someone might be willing to share on social media, someone might be willing to record a video of them playing the game, stuff like this. Remember, the ultimate objective is to get some good resources. These are good resources. Honestly, if someone gets 20, 1, it's still very very good as a competition if at least one player gets something like this. In the first place, no one can compete with you. You're a high spending repetitive player. It's like they will need months and months of spending abuse to even match you close, and then at that stage, okay, after they've matched you, then they can try to exceed you. Yeah, so anyway guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this stream. The last thing and thought I would leave you with, let me know in the comments after the video has been processed tomorrow and it's public again. Let me know what you think can be improved, what you think of the competition, if we're giving it as an idea to the game to get free resources for you guys, and let me know of anything you'd like to see about the game, questions, you know, the normal shenanigans. Anyway, I'll leave you with this lovely template so you can actually understand the power, HP, attack, critical damage, skill damage, holy, unholy damage, you know, the stuff you see in the statuses of your heroes and how to understand it. Right guys, thank you so much for tuning in and for your time. Indian version hero myth, give some code hero server. Really? Okay. By the way, that does take me back to the time where I was actually talking about the different versions that exist of the game. You have the Chinese server version, the Indian server version, and then you have independent resellers and a bunch of other things when it comes to the game, including different application versions for the Google Play Store and the Apple Store. There are different versions under different names that connect to different servers. Depends, Kai, depends. They are willing to give almost anything you can imagine in the game, okay, if there is a very valid and good reason of them getting something back in return. Okay, at least they're willing to accept the chest of Uru and the faction and common scrolls for now. Evil artifacts will require a little bit of a longer list of what people will do as a competition. Okay, and then they might be acceptably thinking pretty much to accept that being done. Yes, it's not the common for the game, but then again, they do like stuff that can help them grow. So we do have a good chunk of people on the game on the channel. Now, if those people actually all participate in a competition that benefits the game, gets it new player, yeah, they will be looking at the new players can spend money. That money will cover the cost of that puny evil artifact that I will give to one player, and the players will also do X and Y and Z. So yeah, I might swallow it and accept it. It's all about how it's presented to them. But before that, we actually need enough participants and enough people that give a damn about participating, right? If there is low participation, they will never do it and they will never do it again. If 2 people participated and the direction is someone will get an evil artifact, it's like I'm spitting in their face and they will spit back in my face. Alright? Okay guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and definitely we'll see you on upcoming videos, on upcoming streams, and we'll try to make repetitive the weekly stream related to epic heroes. We will try to make it every single Friday. There is a live stream, hopefully. Alright guys, thank you again and have a great day, night and evening ahead of your day.